Live from southern Israel, this is BBC News. Israel says it's expanded its attacks in the Gaza Strip, hitting a further 600 Hamas targets and claiming to have killed dozens of fighters. Staff in a hospital in Gaza City say it's impossible to evacuate, despite claims by the Palestinian Red Crescent that they've been told by Israel to do so. Around 60 people have been arrested in Dagestan in Russia after a large mob, some of them shouting anti-Semitic slogans, stormed an airport looking for people who'd landed from Tel Aviv. And FIFA has banned Spain's former football boss Luis Rubiales from all football-related activity for 3 years in the wake of a scandal over kissing a female player in Spain's World Cup winning team. Hello, I'm Anna Foster. Welcome to BBC News Now. 3 hours of fast-moving news, interviews and reaction. And today we bring you the programme here live from southern Israel. As you can hear in the background, the sound of ongoing artillery fire from Israel into Gaza. As you can see behind me, the Gaza skyline is showing once again the scars of more than 3 weeks of battle. And the Israel Defense Forces have said this morning that they have targeted, just in the last few days, more than 600 Hamas infrastructure targets inside Gaza. Let me show you first of all these pictures that the Israel Defense Forces have released to us just this morning. You can see fighters inside, Israeli fighters inside buildings. We've seen also Israeli tanks physically on the ground inside Gaza. And the Israeli military has said that dozens of Hamas fighters who had barricaded themselves inside buildings and that tunnel network as well that runs underneath Gaza have been killed. There are also reports that Israeli Defense Forces were at one of the main roads in Gaza this morning, 2 main roads in the Strip. One of them we saw pictures of an Israeli tank that was actually blocking the road, raising concerns that perhaps the Strip was about to be cut in half, creating issues for civilians trying to get from north to south. We're being told now by our team in Gaza that the Israeli tank seems to have moved, but it really gives you an insight into Israel's military campaign here and what it has said is one of its key targets, which is to destroy the Hamas group inside Gaza. Let me show you these pictures. This is what it looks like in Gaza live right now, and you can see along the skyline there really the impact of more than 3 weeks of fighting here. As I'm talking to you, you will probably hear in the background the sounds of artillery and mortar fire. We've heard loud gunfire here this morning as well. It really is a continuing battle. And earlier this morning, we saw a salvo of rockets high in the sky that had been fired by Hamas in Gaza into Israel. And we saw those puffs of smoke as they were intercepted by Israel's Iron Dome missile defense system. Now, alongside the military campaign, there is increasing concern about the humanitarian situation inside Gaza as well. And the UN Security Council will be meeting later to discuss that. Let's get more on that and all of the day's other developments with our correspondent, Wira Davis.